You are born in Sinaloa, Mexico, to the richest and most wanted man in the country. Your father is a legend, feared by governments and worshipped by his men. The night you are born, the entire cartel celebrates. Because you are not just a baby, you are the heir to the most violent criminal organization in the world. By the time you turn 5, your father trusts no one. You are homeschooled inside the compound. Armed men escort you everywhere. But a golden cage is still a cage. At 13, you demand a normal life. You convince your father to let you attend a private high school. But not just any school. This one is filled with the sons of politicians, billionaires, and powerful businessmen. Everyone knows exactly who you are. The cartel prince. And suddenly, you're the most interesting kid in school. Then comes your 14th birthday. Your father throws a party so extravagant, it looks like something out of a movie. Luxury cars line the driveway. Cartel soldiers celebrate like family. When it's time for gifts, your father walks you outside. Parked in front of the mansion is a brand new luxury sports car. Your first car. Then he hands you a velvet box. Inside, a pistol. He smiles and says, "Every man in this organization carries one." Power comes fast in your world, and so does trouble. You start living like a king. Designer clothes, diamond chains, expensive watches. Money flows like water. When fights break out or the police show up, the problems disappear. Your father's name makes everything go away. But 1 year later, everything changes. Your 15th birthday party begins just like the last one. Music, lights, friends, gifts stacked on the table. But before you can open the first one, gunshots explode outside. Screaming, engines roaring, men shouting. Your father bursts into the room. The DEA and Mexican police are here. Within seconds, the house erupts into chaos. Cartel soldiers rush to defend the compound. Your father grabs you and pulls you through hidden corridors. You escape through a back exit just as the raid begins. Hours later, you arrive at a safe house far outside the city. It's quiet, cold, different from the luxury you're used to. Your father doesn't say much. Instead, he leads you down a staircase, into the basement. In the center of the room sits a man, tied to a chair, terrified. Your father turns to you. "This man," he says calmly, "is the one who told the police where to find us." He places a gun in your hand. Your heart pounds. Your hands shake. You hesitate. Your father looks at you with cold eyes. "It's time you officially become part of the family business," he says. You don't move. Then he says something that changes your life forever. You either pull the trigger, or you're no longer part of this family. Silence fills the room. Your future stands in front of you, bound to a chair. And after a long moment, you make your choice. From that night on, school no longer matters. You drop out. Your father begins teaching you the real business, not the illicit products. The money, shell companies, fake businesses, offshore accounts, millions of dollars flowing through invisible channels. You start small, but you learn quickly. And within a few years, you're laundering millions for the cartel. You're no longer just the boss's son. You're running entire operations. Bankers answer your calls. Politicians shake your hand. Your father begins preparing you to take over the empire. But power like this always attracts enemies. One night, the government finally strikes back. Military trucks surround your father's compound. Helicopters circle above. The army storms the gates. This time, your father doesn't escape. He's arrested, put in chains, and extradited to the United States. His empire collapses overnight. Men disappear. Money vanishes. Allies betray each other. But one thing remains. You, the heir. the son raised inside a world of power, money, and violence. And now, with your father gone, you have a choice: disappear or rebuild the empire. Because in Sinaloa, legends don't die, they're replaced.